What's good, Chaser? This is your boy 50 of Category 6 Sports. I'm your host. And today, I got a big time person today. Big time. I'm talking about the real Drizzy Drake. You know what I'm saying? At Locked On Big 12. You know, he got 27,000 subscribers. You know, he got 32 million impressions, almost about 8 million, you know what I'm saying, views. Matter of fact, let me start even naming his old accomplishments. This month alone, he got 1 million views. And he got about 11,000 followers on Twitter. Give it up to my boy, like I said, Drizzy Drake Toll. What's good, my brother?
Look, I'll put it this way. Let's start here. I'm a Kendrick guy. I got to get it very clear. I'm a Kendrick guy that when I was named this, it wasn't a thing.
I got you. I got you. Hey, and I respect it too. That's why I say you the real Drake. You feel me? You the real Drake. You
Look,
feel
here's
me?
the deal. Here's the deal. I made the excuse. I told you off the air that I'm driving, so I couldn't do video. But the real reason is like if I come on camera right now, I'm gonna bring the hotness level way down. Like you're carrying right now. I would have killed it.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. So let me, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of propaganda going on with the Big 12, but I also
Yeah.
got to talk about the propaganda going on with Cam Ward. I
Yeah.
get it. In this day and age, you know what I'm saying? Back in the G, it was like you play the whole game and
Yeah.
all that. Them days change, right? Our coaching style, everybody that was on board knew and told them that he was only going to play at most the first half. That's it.
Yeah.
They didn't tell nobody else. That's what they were telling him. That's why his parents are upset right now because they don't like how the media attacking him. You feel me? And you know how the media do. You know how they do. Like they got the SEC looking like the big boys
Yeah.
when the Big 12 is dominating the bowl games. You feel what I'm saying?
You know, I've got a lot of respect for Cam Ward because of where he came from, right? If you
Right.
understand who this kid is and who his family is, I mean, he's obviously pretty stand up. And where I get off here is the coaching staff who's letting him get under fire like this. So
Yeah.
here's where I come from is
Yeah.
if you're a head coach of a football team and a player can has a future in the NFL and you only
Uh-huh.
let them play one half, then you're automatically setting that kid up for failure because now the entire
Right.
country is going to look at him like a coward. And if that kid comes to you and you're a 45-year-old Mario Cristobal, you're the adult in the room, and he says, "Hey, I want to play one half," that doesn't put you in a good spot for your young quarterback to get an opportunity to go out and play. I mean, there's just no reason to play one half when you know that Cam Ward has got a paycheck waiting on
Mm-hmm.
him in a couple months in the NFL draft. So
Wait, hold on.
he,
Hey, Drake, my
yeah,
bad, my bad. Not to cut you off. My bad. I got to get it right. He was really only supposed to play one quarter. My bad. He was really supposed to play one quarter. I messed that
yeah,
up. But he wound up playing the first half due to the game. But still, it was like they all talked about it. I believe the kid wanted to play the whole game. You
yeah,
know how
yeah.
competitors are. I'm pretty sure you
No,
a competitor yourself. You feel
for
me?
sure. That's where
Yeah.
I get upset here is you're looking at him at the very last drive of the game, all right, where Miami
Right.
can go down and win it with a minute to go, and they keep panning the camera to the sideline, and Cam's like he's got his helmet in his hand, he's grabbing his shoulder pad, he's still dressed up. He didn't put
Yeah.
sweatpants on, he didn't put a hoodie on, he didn't. I mean, he's still dressed up on the sideline. I guarantee if one of the coaches had said, "Hey Cam, get out there, we'll let you play," he would have done it. And
Yeah.
maybe this should fall more on the coaching staff because at some point,
Yeah.
again, there are adults in the room that have to look at him and say, "Look, we can only give you a quarter, but outside of that, we got to get the young guys experience. You got a paycheck waiting on you." And let's be honest with ourselves, Miami,
Right.
they've won national championships. The
Yeah.
standard was the college football playoff this year. So the second that the U didn't go to the playoff, at that point, I mean, let me ask you this: what's the point in winning the Pop Tarts Bowl? What do you get to eat a pop?
See, and Drake, were
Else
you
does
still there?
Miami get because they want to go to the playoffs?
Oh wait, hold on. You had broke up
Oh
for a
yeah,
second.
I
What you had
got you.
said? Drake? What you had said? You said what's the Pop Tart Bowl for Miami?
So yeah, you look. I think this
No.
Miami team could have gone to the college football playoff and won
Right.
some ball games. So
Yeah.
if you look at the Pop Tart Bowl, that's so much smaller than going and winning a college football playoff. I know those cats were disappointed that they didn't get a chance to win a national championship because they deserved to.
Right. Right. And here, I'm kind of glad you brought that up. Like what the Pop Tart Bowl mean to Miami, and that's been kind of my issue as a fan of Miami because as you look at the history, they don't care about bowl games. They've been 1-12 in them, right?
That's right.
Now I
That's
feel
right.
like this game they care. You saw them fighting on the sideline. They care.
Yeah.
They care. Like this was one of them bowl games where I really felt like they. I felt like they felt. I feel like they care about the last bowl game against Rutgers, but they falling short. And another thing, I got to give what I'm saying, the Cyclones credit. They won the game, no matter how it goes. Like I know people gonna say, "Oh, it can't work," but how I feel, and I'm kind of glad he didn't come in on that last drive because I ain't trying to make nobody happy if he went out there and threw a pick.
Right. Right.
Nah,
Right.
you feel
No.
me?
And you hit the nail on the head too with Iowa State.
Yeah,
I keep thinking about how all you turn on ESPN, they're talking about Cam Ward, they're talking about
yeah,
Miami, they're talking about the team that lost this game, and Iowa State doesn't get a lot of credit for doing what
yeah,
it took in the end. No matter who's playing for Miami, they went out and they won the game ahead of them.
yeah.
Which, hey, look, you talk about competitors. I mean, anybody
Right,
who's played at the at the junior high level in football, all right, you understand that it doesn't matter if it's a backup or a third string on the other side. It's hard to win a football game. And when
right.
you win a football game, you should get credit for that. Iowa State hasn't gotten a lot. And hey, credit too. Look, I don't
Yeah.
know if you noticed this, but your boy Panhandle Pistol, the Panhandle Pistol, he said that Miami would score 41 points in this game, and he nailed it. He said 41-30, but 41-42 is the final. But he nailed that 41 points right there too. So credit to the Cyclones and credit to the Panhandle Pistol.
I did not know he said that. You brought some news to me. Hey, and,
100%.
and you've been watching. Okay, okay. You know his nickname and everything. The
Oh
Panhandle
yeah,
Pistol. Yeah, 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 yeah. And another thing, like, all right, now we can talk about the game. You know, let's, what I'm saying, talk about the game instead of, what I'm saying, the Cam Ward. Like,
yeah,
basically, what I want to talk about, what I saw, I was not surprised with our defense.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You could have been at running back and got yards. You could have been at receiver and got yards, Drake. I'm trying to tell you now. You would
yeah,
have looked like Randy Moss that night. You feel me? So, with that being said, when I'm watching that game, defense, you know what I'm saying? As I like to say, they giving up the coochie.
yeah,
It was just it was what it was. Cyclones came to play, which we knew. Now, one thing that like when I was going in and I was not surprised about, well, I was kind of surprised about was in that first half how Cam Ward were making it look easy because the Cyclone defense, they only rush three for the most part because they don't
yeah.
really get sacks by design. So they was really dropping eight and he still was finding time and all that. So I was looking at that, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna miss him because we ain't got that behind him like the other quarterback
Nah.
like that. So and then when I look at y'all, I'm like, y'all down y'all best receivers, still driving. You feel me? Well, not y'all, but I know because I believe you a Baylor fan, right?
So yeah, man, I went to Baylor, but
Mm-hmm.
now, dog, I mean, look, whoever gives you your paycheck, that's who you root for, right? So,
Right.
so I root for every Big 12 team, and look, you said this, and the Panhandle Pistol said this that
Yeah.
Iowa State has some wide receivers that could be problems. And then Jaden Higgins ended up not playing, but he's NFL caliber, and Jalen Noel did, and he's NFL caliber, and he
Right.
went 8 receptions, 117 yards, a touchdown for him, and Rocco Beck, the quarterback for Iowa State's a young kid too. Carson Hansen, that big running back that was just
Mm-hmm.
tough to bring down. I mean, he touched the ball, he's running people over. That kid's a
Right.
sophomore, right? It's
Right.
young guys like Beck, the quarterback, Hansen, the running back, has stepped up. And then it's like nobody wanted to guard Jalen Noel. And the big
Right.
tight end is good too. Burkle's solid, but Noel was the one who got his with 8 receptions. And that was the difference. If Miami plays one more possession of defense, just better defense on one single possession, the Canes win this game.
Yep. And it's that simple. But like all year, the defense been letting us down, Drake. The defense
Yeah,
been
let me
letting us
ask you
down.
that. Let me ask you that. So
Yeah.
here for me, I've watched enough Miami, and the reason why is, man, I hope one day if the ACC goes to hell, and it kind of looks like it. Clemson and Florida State were suing last year and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I hope one day that Miami's a school that's playing a Big 12 type schedule. If the Big 10 says no, if the SEC says no, which they probably are going to take Miami. If they don't, I love the U. I got a respect for the history of it too. But what I noticed under Mario Cristobal, man, closing out games, big moments. Like, this is a
Mm-hmm.
pattern. They just 0-6 their last 6 bowl games. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but just when it matters the most, even with a
Mm-hmm.
very good football team, Miami can't close it out.
Can't close it out. I, I give you a little pushback on that, but then it's like it's not even just big games because we won big games this year
Yeah.
and even last year, like when we beat Texas A&M and things of that nature. But
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
year it was more of all right, closing our game. We closed out Florida, we closed out Louisville, we
Yeah.
closed out, you know what I'm saying, Virginia Tech, all that Cal. Like, but it was like more so of you playing with your food, but also that defense was historically bad in
Yeah.
ACC play. It was historically bad. Like out of conference, I ain't gonna lie, I thought we was like a complete team till we played USF.
Yeah.
Even though we beat them bad, that game exposed us badly because we, we ain't make no adjustment and they kept doing the same thing. Then the Georgia Tech game happened. They kept Cam Ward off the field.
Yeah.
Lost. You feel me? Syracuse, it was bully ball. Like they were just boxing our DBs out. Lost. And then this game, you feel me? We couldn't get no pressure on. Even though I will say this by Beck, that boy gonna scramble around and create time. Like how Cam Ward was doing, he was doing some of
Yeah.
the same thing. Now I ain't saying he as good as Cam Ward, but hey, that was pretty good. You feel me? We might need to holler at him. We might
Yeah.
need to holler
Yeah.
at him. But no,
I mean, he's a sophomore too. You know,
right.
he's gonna be solid. Let me ask you this too, because here's what
Yeah,
I'm wondering, and this is I didn't get to talk to a lot of Miami folks for this game. You know, there's so many bowl games
yeah,
to keep up with, and college football
right.
playoff going on. Dog, tell me this. So
Yeah,
here's my perspective. I was in Miami probably 2 months ago. Dude, I watched the sun come up out at 11. I did Miami.
right.
Tell me this. If I'm a football player on the
Mhm.
Miami roster and I hear that we're playing Iowa State, I'm not worried about that. You know, a bunch of guys from Iowa. I feel like I would overlook that. Do you think these players, this program would overlook a school like Iowa State just because they're not historically good?
I believe, like, I will say this because the way they played, I felt like they didn't play like it.
Right.
They didn't play like it because think about it. The way we've been playing, definitely defensively, we can't overlook nobody.
Yeah.
We can't overlook nobody. Only teams that didn't score on us for real was Florida State and Wake Forest. Everybody else was scoring on them. And I'm talking about in ACC play.
Yeah.
I ain't counting out of conference, Florida. You feel me? Yeah, them boys trying to talk, they feel like they're going to be good next year. But like as far as like overlooking Iowa State, now I don't. I just can't say that.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
people in my fan base will say that, but I can't agree. I just can't because the proof is in the pudding. If you didn't care, the game wouldn't have been that close. It came out the gate close.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, yeah. And another thing, I want
That.
to ask you this. Oh, go ahead. What you were about to say?
No, no, no. You hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Okay, I said I want to ask you this. So I kind of want to spin off that game real quick and talk about the Big 12. Cause I see y'all dominating bowl games, and you said you're a Baylor alum. So how do you feel when Baylor beat the hell out of LSU? What
Yeah.
they gonna say? How do you feel about it?
Here's the problem. So I think Baylor's going to win this game. I mean, LSU's got both of its left tackle and its right tackle aren't playing. As you know, the offensive line is the most important part of football to me.
Mm-hmm.
And LSU has got a rent. They've got four new guys on the O line this week. The quarterback's playing with the best couple of wide receivers aren't. Most of their defense is out. They don't care about this game. Here's my problem with the SEC, and this didn't have Miami didn't do this. Miami had some opt outs, and you said this. There's propaganda going everywhere, right? I'm always trying to
Right,
beef up the Big 12, but when
right.
I say this about LSU, I mean it. Their opt outs. This is going to be a shell of what LSU football is, and here's the SEC gets to benefit from this. Miami doesn't, Florida State doesn't, the ACC doesn't, the Big 12 doesn't, but the SEC is the only conference that they will go out and they will lose a bowl game, and then they'll come to the podium and they'll tell you we didn't care, we didn't
Yeah,
want to do. They make excuses for their losses and they can't find a way to just own it. And then when they win, all of a sudden, oh, we cared. We're the best conference in America. And ESPN is going to keep telling you that's the case. I think LSU is going to get absolutely boat raced because the entire Baylor roster is playing. But the problem is that as soon as the game is over, LSU is going to come out and say, we didn't even want to be here. So congrats to them. But of course they beat us because we didn't even have a team. So that's
Yeah,
exactly how this is going to go. And then the SEC is still going to pretend that it's the best conference in football, even though, hey, here's the deal. They say it just means more. It just
yeah.
means less players playing.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. And another thing about that game, like with Baylor, I like the little young quarterback and Sawyer Robinson.
Yeah.
Got a pretty. I feel like you got what's the running back name? Is Bryson Washington? I
Bryson
believe.
Watt, the freshman Bryson Washington.
Man, beast. Like how did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah, they got like three running backs on that roster that are all good. They
Yeah.
got this kid. They got this ginger kid,
Right.
Dawson Pendergrass.
Yeah.
That I mean, you
Oh
look at a
yeah.
picture
I'm
of him.
like, damn, is that Teddy Pendergrass son? Then I saw
Yeah,
you
that's
away. I'm
right.
like,
It's like he looks like Brian Scalabrine out there, but he's running people over.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, damn. I was like early in the season, it wasn't looking good because y'all had a little love, right?
Yeah,
Then y'all went on a 6 game winning streak, and I'm like, damn, Dave Aranda gonna keep the job because I was ready for him to replace my defensive coordinator already. But hey, he's doing a great
absolutely.
job.
Yeah, dog. He's keep the job. He's doing a great
Yep,
job. And man,
yep,
I'll be honest with you, they went 3-9 last season, and I'm telling you this: if Miami goes 3-9, you're gonna want some changes. And
right,
after 3-9, I wanted some changes, and they kept Dave Aranda, and now the guy's got a chance to win 9 games this season. So I guess I'm the one that was wrong.
right, right. And they're going to win 9 games. All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
just go ahead and put that out there. I don't, nah, I don't see it from LSU. And like you said, it just means less players playing.
that's
That's what
right.
it means. It just means less players playing.
That's
So yeah,
right.
and like matter of fact, you know what I'm saying. Since you were a Big 12 guy,
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, you told me about the propaganda. You feel me? Because y'all are being disrespected.
yeah.
Tell the folks about like how y'all been dominating this bowl season because they acting like y'all don't matter. Like y'all only got one team in the playoff, but that I ain't gonna lie, that shouldn't even been the case the way the playoffs been looking.
Yeah, man. First things first, the playoff is BYU beat SMU. Like
Right,
that's SMU got in, and BYU was 10-2. SMU had two losses. The only way we can determine who's better in college football is who wins a game straight up. And BYU won a game straight up and still couldn't get in over SMU or over Clemson. Now, should BYU have gotten in? I mean, it's easy to say that now when they killed Colorado, right? But we
right.
didn't know that. We didn't know that a month ago. So
Nah,
I wish they would have gotten a shot. I wish we'd have gotten two in. But you win the games in front of you, you find a way to make it in. Miami fans know, man. You win your games, you'll make it in. You can complain all you want, but if you just
yup,
win, you'll get in. And so outside of that, the one bowl game that sticks out to me was that Arkansas Texas Tech game. That was just a beat. You can't like. Here's the deal: the analytics. So if you ask the efficiencies and analytics, they'll tell you this: that Miami should have beaten on paper, but based on the stats, Miami should have beaten Iowa State by about 10 points. But in the
mm-hmm.
end, it didn't go that way. And stats wise, analytics, Texas Tech should have beaten Arkansas, and West Virginia should have beaten Memphis. And so I'll talk about the losses here first for a second. That loss to Arkansas for Texas Tech is ugly. Most of the Arkansas players didn't play. I thought it wouldn't be close. And then Tech goes and they lay an egg. But they're the number one transfer portal recruiting class right now in the Big 12, and they were number one in America 2 days ago. So they got players coming in. They're going to be okay. I'm not upset about that loss. The West Virginia loss to Memphis, they put up 40, almost 40 points against a Memphis team where the entire Memphis team played. West Virginia fired their head coach a week before. They didn't even have a head coach for that bowl game, and most of their players were gone, and they still put up 40. So I was proud of the way West Virginia played, and then Texas Tech they laid an egg. Everybody else is taking care of business. TCU dominated, BYU dominated against Colorado, and it's tough. People are like, oh, well, the Big 12 lost a bowl game there. I don't count that. That's cheap to say the Big 12 lost that bowl game because I mean there's two Big 12 teams playing against each other. And then man, the other one that I really loved the way that Iowa State played, and Kansas State came back. And the reason why is because both those teams were down by double digits. They could have rolled over, they could have given up, but they won the game in the end. And now after Baylor beats LSU, you got to look at the Big 12 and say, hey, this is a conference that's good at football, and they're good at football because they care. Like, yeah, our players are playing in these bowl games.
right, right. Well, before I go to commercial break, I want you to give, you know what I'm saying, the chasers where they can catch you at and things of that nature for me.
Yeah, so at Locked On Big 12 on YouTube, wherever you find your podcasts. And You find me at Drake C Toll on Twitter, and I got a video coming out about Cam Ward in a couple days. I don't think Miami fans gonna like it, so don't watch that one. Just don't watch that one.
All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, my boy. And with that being said, let's get to a commercial break. What's good, Chasers? It's your boy 50. And at Category 6 Sports, we are proud to announce that we have partnered with MyBookie. Yeah, that's right. MyBookie has gave us the opportunity to give y'all a special offer, and they are matching up to $1,000 plus a $10 casino chip with this promo code CAT the number 6. Yeah, that's right. CAT the number 6. CAT 6. CAT 6. Remember that. Yeah, they matching anything. You put 500, they matching. You put 1,000, they matching. You put 1,200, they'll match 1,000, but that 200 is on its own. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all use that promo code that MyBookie has gave us to give you. It's CAT 6. CAT the number 6. Y'all go get that. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Let me bring my boy up here. You feel me? But y'all make sure y'all hit that promo code in the description. I got my boy Coach Carter with me at Category 6 Sports. And we got 198 people in here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, you know what to do. Retweet it, like. If you're on YouTube, LSS, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to get to some of y'all comments. I had to do the interview with the Big 12 guy because, we had to talk a little bit about that. You feel me? I'm seeing some comments. Matter of fact, shout out my boy Shar for being the first comment. And shout out my boy Edrich Primus for coming like early. Like he was like the second comment talking about everything needs to disappear in the defense. Like he was going hard. You see that, Coach? He was going hard.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was
sure.
So I like to shout out y'all. I see the leader Raps up in there talking so filth. I see Seti Mac with the like, share, subscribe. Members only. Shout out to my boy Seti Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. I see my boy Marvelo. Thanks for coming in, subscribing. He say whole defense staff gotta go. We all seeing how. You feel me? And Bronze 1, thanks for coming in, subscribing. My boy say Jason Taylor gotta go. Like they ain't playing, Coach Carter. You know how this
ain't playing,
bro.
Get him out of here.
Hey, since we talking about fire, what you think happened? Do you think Gentry find another job, or does he get fired? Which one you think happened?
Well, if we going off history with Mario, he find another job.
Yeah.
So if he get fired, then we like, okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah, let's
see. Is he gonna help find him a job, or he gonna say, "Hey, go get you a job"?
I hope he say, "Go get you a job."
That's what I'm saying.
Go get you a job, man. It's time, bro, because you gave him more than enough opportunities.
Yeah,
you gave him more of a fair shake than Emory.
Yeah,
you gave him way too many chances. Gave him too many chances, man. And he didn't know what to do with them. He didn't know what to do with them. He gave you opportunity. Syracuse game, that was your chance. Yep. You feel me? I give you. You was like, as bad as you was, Georgia Tech was like, you got some stops, but it still was like, you was terrible. You couldn't stop nothing. Outside runs was killing you. So it just like, it's like, so Chasers, how y'all feel? Y'all think he get another job or he get fired?
Let's see what the Chasers talking about.
Yeah, we gonna see what they talking about, man.
The Chasers talking about.
Because how I feel, yeah, just go ahead. Like, if you need me to come down there and package it, I will. Trust me.
Right.
I will.
We got them on down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, don't he got the little moving company?
Oh, yeah. Solid Hunks, yeah. I was like, got a bug down there. I was making sure. Okay. I was making sure he was in there. Oh, man, let me see what they said. What he said? My boy Shard, thanks for coming, man. My boy said, yes, this is a fraternity, LOL. So I guess he's saying he found him another job. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He gonna get another job. That's what my boy said. He gonna get it. I knew that what he was saying. Like, yeah, he gonna get another job. Cause man, That was my fault right there. That was my fault right there. Hold up. Get this out the way. Don't call me while I'm doing the show. But yeah, man, he get another job. That's par for the course for Mario. But I feel the way this defense look, I think Mario just stand on business and just fire old boy. Because it was not it. It was not it.
I haven't seen anything like that.
Oh man. Brandon Hughes today for coming and subscribe. He said Cam definitely saved Dawson's job for sure. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What you got to say, Coach Carter? What you got to say?
Man, it's hard, dog. It's hard to say that, man, because Cam just that good. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah.
They had to collab on, you know what I'm saying?
Come
on, I just can't. I can't just do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't just. Unless I want to jump on there and be like, yeah, but we'll see.
Right.
We'll see what he gonna do next. What can you do next?
Jesse Bynes, thanks for coming and subscribing. Only D coach that needs to go is the D-backs coach. He basically just said Gidry.
Yeah, Gidry too, dog. He got
Gidry. I see what you did there, Bynes. Okay. I see what you did there. Oh, man. Spontaneous Oracle, thanks for coming and subscribing. Oh, he was talking to Malik Savage. Okay. Oh, he was agreeing with that when he said Dawson job. Okay. He said if we didn't have Cam, this offense wouldn't even be close to number one offense. I mean, with that quarterback room, I can't.
No.
I can't argue with.
No. Hey, if y'all just want Coach Carter to say I was wrong. Yes, dog. Can we talk about the defense? Let's just talk about the defense, please.
They trying to get you, Coach Carter. They trying to get
you, man. Buddy calling me panhandle pistol during the interview, Drake.
Yeah. I'm like, how he know about that? That man did his research. Man.
He had to stay on and listen. He rewatched it or something. That was dope.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. But see, and that's another thing. I'm kind of glad you said that, Coach Carter, because now I'm getting off topic, but I gotta want to get off topic a little bit because that's what them teams do. And that's what I wish our kids understand more. Not for that bowl game, but like for the games that we do lose. Like Syracuse, they care. They care. Like they don't care what you thinking. You thinking natty. They see you as the natty game. You feel me? You was their natty game. You gonna springboard their program. They using you. They using that kill to springboard their career. You feel me? Like Fran Brown, he is dancing on that body of Miami. You feel me? Got the bowl win and everything. So yeah. All right, Coach Carter, I want to ask you this.
What's up?
All right. Say we fire or he get another job, whatever, get you gone. Out of these three defensive coordinators, who would you take out of Travis Williams, Clint Hurt, and Will Muschamp? I would have said Jeremy Pruitt, but I had to do some more research. Yeah, he could work in other conferences, but he still would be suspended for a year. I was like, damn. So they would suspend him for a year until 2029. 2029, he can do what he wants. So I was like, damn.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. I got to do my own little research on that one.
You got to do your own research?
I'm going to have to look into that right there.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of, because off rip, I didn't have defensive coordinators in mind. But I'll look into that and I'll let you know for sure. Well, I'm say that question for me.
Okay. I'm gonna say that for you. We're gonna spin back to you. But for me, out of them three names I named, out of Clint Hurt, Travis Williams, and Will Muschamp, I know I love the sound of Will Muschamp. I love it because he's a veteran. Yeah. He's a veteran guy. You feel me? Travis Williams, he new school. You know what I'm saying? At Arkansas, he doing his thing. He did his thing at UCF. He doing his thing at Arkansas. My only thing with him though, there was one game on his schedule. He let a certain someone put 63 on his head. That was Lane Kiffin. So I'm like, can't go there. You feel me? Hey, I'm scared. You feel me? But he also had a great game against Tennessee. He shut them down. But then again, you feel me? Teams have shut Tennessee down. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. Take away that run game.
Yeah. And then with Clint Hurt, he's in the NFL. He's a defensive line coach for the Eagles. That defensive line is humming. And he was a former DCS for the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
But in college, I feel like since it's a new day and age and it fits him, oh man, because they paying, I feel like that's just like a seamless transition. I got to go with Clint Hurt because he's in the NFL. That's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I'm going with the Clint Hurt because I love the sound of an NFL coach.
Yeah.
You feel me? And as you can see, when they come from the NFL to college, they be more focused on scheming and, you know what I'm saying, really coaching.
Right.
Like they really do their due diligence. They really trying to get you right because that's all they know. Because in the NFL, you got to coach. You feel me? Like, not this where one motion, everybody look like a deer in headlight. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that was bad. Yeah. That was bad.
And the thing about the thing that bothered me the most about the defense, there was clearly no leader on the field.
Right.
There was no leader on the field. Yeah. Out of all the players that played on that field this season, there wasn't not one solid soul leader.
Yeah. And I see something. Wait, hold on. What was that? Ralph, thanks for coming and subscribing, leader. D-line background too. Oh yeah. Clint Hurt got D-line background. Oh, and shout out my boy Austin Kane for coming and subscribing with the shades on. Yeah, man. Salute to you, man. Man, you might. Yeah, Austin Kane. Hey, man. I see you be doing great things out there. Keep doing your thing. But yeah, when it comes to the DC, I'm looking at it. I'm seeing people rocking with the Clint Hurt. You know what I'm saying? Travis Williams, that's just one game that scared me.
Yeah. I heard his name out there with the fan base.
Yeah. And then another thing, he was actually here with us when we had Manny Diaz. He was only here for a cup of coffee. He left to UCF to be a defensive coordinator, but he was here with us as a linebacker coach. Okay. And he left because he came the same year T-Rob came. Yeah. That was like Manny Diaz's last days here. So yeah, he came that same time and then left to be the DC at UCF. And he does a well done. Like, I'm not gonna even lie, he can coach. It was just one game, like that just was a little one game war. Now, granted, I ain't gonna Arkansas, they defense. I feel like he could get the talent over here because that portal, what we already got on the team, like, even though as bad as we look, I still feel we got talent on that defense.
We do have talent.
Yeah, ton of it. So I feel like you get the right coach to use them. Oh, yeah. You cooking. Now, I'm gonna say we gonna go from worst to first. Nah.
Right.
Will we upgrade? Yeah, I could definitely see that. that. Yeah.
To be determined.
Let's say what this bozo just said. Thanks for coming in, you bozo. I am excited for changes and happy to see Gidry gone. I hear you, G-Mo. Okay. I hear you. And my boy Austin Kane, he said Clint Hurt is option 1A, 1B, and 1C. Okay. I'm with you. And after what Austin Kane just said, with that being said, we got 271 people in here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, retweet and like. If you're on YouTube, LSS. Like, share, subscribe. I got my boy Coach Carter in here. Best coach in North Florida. I'm going to keep saying it. I don't care how you feel, Coach Carter. I'm going to keep saying it.
You feel me? Man, I appreciate it. I'm surrounded by some dogs, though. Believe that.
Yeah. And and we're going to spin the block back on that question because I'm going to need your answer. But I'm going to ask you this one. Do you feel like we need more supporting coaches for offense and the defense? Like basically for the OC and the DC? Do you feel like we need more supporting coaches? So they can have like better set of eyes to help with what they're doing? Like definitely for the offense, like help with creativity.
Yeah, like okay, so this is my whole thing about just football in general. You know what I'm saying? Right. In order for you to win, and I want you to go back and you just look at these teams that's won in the past. Right. You got to be able to run the ball and stop the run. It's as simple as that. It really is. And when you go back and you look at the teams that have won the national title games, tell me what they did best. And I promise you, it's them two things right there.
Right.
It's them two things right there.
Right.
Another set of eyes is always good.
Right.
Another set of eyes is always good. It can't hurt. You can't be the I'm the smartest guy in the room and I don't need 50. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
That's like me coming on the show and then you telling me, hey, you need to work on your posture a little bit, I'm just like, well, you can't. I mean, another set of eyes is good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is. To ask somebody, hey, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? I want to do this, but what do you think? How do you feel we should do?
Right.
You know, what do you think we should do? And then you take heed to it, and then maybe you blend the two, and now boom. Or I don't like this player at this position. Let's move him over here.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's plenty. It's a lot of things that another set of eyes can do.
Yeah. And and Coach Carter, I'm all for it, brother. You feel me? Like I'm all for it. If it helps the team get better, that's what I'm for. Right. I feel it does that. You feel me? With more supporting coaches for the OC and the DC, like
and it help with development too.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't mind bringing up like a coach that like kind of semi-retired, but he just still want to check. Yeah, bring him in there. He still got knowledge. Take some.
He hang around the campus already.
Yeah. Go ahead and say it now. I know
he's already.
He already know.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Go Kings. How you be saying? Go Tigers. Go Kings.
Go Kings. For sure.
Yeah. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm with that. Matter of fact, let me see what they saying up in the comments real quick. Malik Savage, thanks for coming and subscribing, my boy. My boy said Glenn Schumann would love to coach Miami Battalion. Ooh, wee. You heard that? That boy said Glenn Schumann, Coach Carter. From Georgia, man. Oh, man. Baby Shaq, thanks for coming and subscribing. We got the Panhandle Water Ghost. They coming for you, Carter. Oh.
Had to buy my own head.
Oh man. Stunner Boy K, thanks for coming in and subscribing. Exactly. Saban had to adjust and get a few set of extra eyes on the staff. Oh, so he agreed. Yeah, Stunner Boy, he agreed. We need extra eyes. And side up before I click it up. So who would you want at DC out of those three names I gave you? Just real quick.
I'm gonna go with the hurt dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna go because he has the NFL experience and he knows talent.
Right.
And he'll probably be what's the word I'm looking for? God, dog, a technician.
Right. Definitely
a technician.
Yes. Definitely on the D-line. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My boy Brandon Houston, what you say? Thanks for coming, my brother. He said we had another set of eyes and Ed Reed, and we ran them off. Ooh.
Ran them off?
We ran them off? I don't know. I thought you were trying to be a coach, but hey.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all might know more than me. You feel me? Y'all might know more than me. Ian Coleman, thanks for coming and subscribing. My boy said had the #1 office in the country. Yeah, we did. Bullet 2 Ken, thanks for coming and subscribing. With the user, I think what Guidry, he need to go up top to the booth. He can make adjustments from the field. Them boys was lost. Yeah. I'm out of that Bullet 2 Ken. Yeah. I tried it. It was whack. We move on. You feel me?
Right.
Oh, man. But what you say, Ian Coleman, thanks for coming. He said another set of eyes is good. But if the eyes you hire have glaucoma, you're going to still suck.
They shout out now. The Chasers be wilding, man.
Hey, they don't play.
Shouts out to the
Chasers.
They don't
play. They don't hold back, boy. That's why I love it. They don't hold back, man. You gotta
hey,
love
I want to, people keep talking about this number. We had the number one offense in the country.
Right.
Name me the number one offense in the country that won a national title.
And with that being said, before y'all get to answer that question, but we're gonna be back with another commercial break. Oh, producer. What's good, Chasers? It's your boy 50. And here at Category 6, we are proud to be sponsored by Twinkle Beds. And they gave us a code to give y'all that give you 30% off. It's CAT6. CAT, the number 6. Yeah, that's right. You get 30% off. It's reusable. And they got luxury beds at affordable prices. That's right. Luxury beds at affordable prices at Twinkle Beds. You feel me? Twinkle Beds. And they deliver to in all 50 states. And another thing is that I would suggest you get the Twinklepedic bed because it's real comfortable. Help me, chiropractic recommended. But all they, beds are chiropractic recommended. But if you don't like that one, they got a 90-day window where you can return it or swap it out. So either way, you don't lose. You feel me? You don't lose. And another thing, you got a significant other, they're not going to leave this bed. That's how comfortable these beds are. They're not going to want to leave. So y'all make sure y'all go holler at Twinkle Beds and go get you an affordable mattress. Yeah, shout out to Twinkle Beds for supporting this video. And the link is in the description. And we got 306 people in here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, you know what to do. Retweet a like. YouTube, LSS. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to keep giving you that content. I got my boy Coach Carter with me. You already know what he is. Best coach in North Florida. Best coach in North Florida. Coach Carter. There he is. Best coach in North Florida. And they answered your question. Brandon Houston said, thanks for coming. He said LSU won it with a subpar defense. I wish our defense was subpar. It was ass.
All right, that's one.
USC.
I saw USC.
LSU. El Rico 88. Thanks for coming and subscribe. My boy said USC. Gotta give me a year, man. Oh man. But everybody said 2019, but that's real recent. But what I will say is this. I believe we need to look, could they stop the run? Because they could run too. LSU could run back then. Bronze 1, thanks for coming and subscribing. Boys had a whole month to correct things. Mario kept talking about how they improved the communication problems on defense. He got to go or just be a recruiter. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Woo-wee. But with that being said, let's get into what it was. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get into the current events. And producer, can you put that picture up there, the NFL draft order for me? NFL draft order for me. Can you put that up there? Yeah. The draft order. That's if you got that. Oh man. Oh man. Producer?
Producer said, man, I went to sleep.
Producer went to sleep over real quick, or he probably had to get the picture. You know how it go. Have a little technical difficulty, but we're gonna, we're gonna get that up there. We're gonna get that up there. There it is. I see New England, number 1. Tennessee number 2. Giants number 3. Browns number 4. And I'm looking at that. I'm like, damn. Cam going number 2? That's how I'm looking at it. Unless you believe the Giants could trade up. Or would you believe that conversation you had, Coach Carter, with a certain someone that told you something crazy could happen?
Now, if they could pull that off, and that does happen,
what's that I'm talking about? What's that I'm talking about, Coach Carter?
So basically, if New England would trade Drake May to Tennessee for the second round pick, for the second pick, and they pick up Trav with the first pick and go and get Shador with the second pick. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. And then, like they say, your boy Mayo on the hot seat.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first heard, I'm like, bro, if they trade Drake May, fire, you know what I'm saying, buddy. And what's the plan? To hire Dion?
Yeah.
And get Shador and Travis Hunter? And basically bring the Buffaloes to New England?
Buffaloes. Bring the Buffaloes to New England. Man. It ain't gonna happen, but
it ain't gonna happen, crazy. But it was a cool little thought. I couldn't knock it. But man, that would change the game up. But it'll also be on some, okay, they trade up, they trade and do all that. But see, only reason why it won't happen because nobody want no damn Drake May. Y'all gotta like Drake May. You feel me? That was y'all evaluation.
Yeah, that's your what they call him? That's your quarterback. Your franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm. That's your Emory Williams. To get in on it. God, they was just sitting there. I was like, oh, let me dunk that hole real quick. Let me dunk it.
Can we move on, man?
Let's move on. Hey, producer, put up the picture of Cam Ward breaking the record, man, for the touchdowns. Cause they try to make it seem like my boy only care about records and all that stuff. Yeah. Hey, what you say, set it back? What you say, set it back? Thanks for coming. That boy say, fire the producer. Producer, you under surveillance. But no, man. And we got 328 people here on X and YouTube. If you're on X, you know what to do. Retweet it, like. You're on YouTube, LSS. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to keep giving you that content. Got my boy Coach Carter with me. We doing the damn thing. We here, man. We here. Yeah. We are here. Oh, okay. He said no pick. Well, y'all already know he broke the record. It was 156. But he finished like, 158? Because he threw like about 3 touchdowns. So,
he finished with 158.
So the new record is 158 now. So somebody got to get 158 touchdowns. You're going to have to put that work in. You're going to have to.
It's a lot of work.
And that's a lot of work. That man put in a lot of work. So salute to
because he only threw 39 with us.
Yeah. So salute to my boy Cam Ward. Also, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Dane Martinez. He declared today. He going to the league. Shout out to Jacoby George. He going to the league. He declared. Jalen Rivers. He declared. Shout out to him. I feel like I'm missing somebody other than Jacoby George. Oh, shout out to Sam Brown. He declared. You feel me? Hey.
Let's see.
Hey, Xavier Restrepo. Shout out to him. He declared. You know what I'm saying? Leading receiver in history. So, yeah. Shout out to them boys. And shout out to Borregales. Because he broke a record. He broke a record.
Yes, he did.
He broke that record.
Yes, he did. He holds one.
Points. Yeah, I believe it was kicking points. Yes.
Scoring points, I think, right?
Yeah, scoring points. Because he been kicking. And that's another dude. Put a lot of work in. Yeah, he's the all-time Miami scoring leader with 405 points and counting. So, yeah, shout out to Borregales. I had to make sure I read that right. Had to make sure I read that right. Because I don't want to get nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mislead the people. But, yeah, shout out to him. And also, you know what I'm saying? Cam Ward, I want to spin back to Cam Ward breaking that record and how, man, it was like an honor and a privilege to watch this man play football. Because, like I said, I done seen, like I was young, I seen Ken Dorsey. Great Hurricane, great quarterback to me, won the Natty. But this man, as far as talent, was the best quarterback I seen. I ain't talking about accolades. Accolades, yeah, he ain't got them.
Right.
Other people got them. Bernie Kosar, list go on. Steve Walsh. You feel me? List goes on.
Yeah.
But when it comes to just talent, there's a reason why I don't think he go no later than 5. He's a top 5 pick.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
he ain't dropping below 5.
No, he ain't dropping. So yeah.
But like, 50, can you also say he might be almost and maybe one of the electrifying because of his arm talent?
Man, that arm talent was amazing, Coach Carter. I can't lie.
He didn't do it with his feet, but the way he slung that pill, man, it was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm talking about. And think about this: the man, what he was like 6'2". You feel me? Mm-hmm. He's like 6'2". He's not the tallest.
Nope.
In the arm angles he throw, he barely got a tip pass. You feel me? Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, snap. He barely got a tip pass. Oh,
come on, man. All right. That's
man. Yo. Yeah. And then what's crazy is like they tried to disrespect my boy Karen Ward, talking about, he only played to broke a record. But how he only broke a record if he kept playing? He been broke the record. Like first quarter, like damn near what first? Like not first series,
it was first quarter. It was the first quarter. Yeah, with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, it was like the second series. Yeah, it was like the second series. Like he already broke. So it was like, man. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. The propaganda must stop.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. You know how it goes with Miami. They be ready to hate on us. Quick. They damn sure be ready. They be ready, man. And it's kind of funny because Shard be reading my mind. Shard, thanks for coming. He said 50. Our fans get in. Remember, I told you we made the playoffs. Fans up. Okay, Shard. And I'm kind of glad you brought that up because they won the game against the Browns. They won the game with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. Tyler Huntley. And I'm not going to lie, they won like what? 20-3, I believe. It was like 20-3. Make sure I got that right. Cause it was like 20-3.
I had it pulled up too, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 20-3.
I believe nervous with it.
You were nervous? Yeah. See, I got that right. Yep. It was 20-3. Tyler Huntley, not gonna lie, he actually looked better than last time he started. You feel me? He was throwing strikes to Tyreek Hill. Defense, I mean, they were playing against DTR. Now that's what I really want to talk about, how garbage the Browns was. Oh my, DTR shouldn't be in the NFL.
Dude went 22 for 26, 225 in a tutty and no interceptions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had a real good game. And he ran for a touchdown too. You see that?
There it is.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, like the man was balling. Tyler Huntley was balling. And I believe we got the Jets next week. But what we need is the Chiefs to beat the Broncos. And I don't believe the Chiefs got nothing to play for. I don't believe
they are resting their players.
Yeah. So
I think I read they will be resting their starters.
So, hey, the Dolphins ain't got nobody. Now, Shard, I'm gonna say this: the Dolphins ain't got nobody to blame but themselves if they don't make it. And another thing I want to talk about, since you got to be on Miami, Shard, I'm gonna talk about the Miami Heat. They won that game against Houston, and it was good and all that. But let's talk about my boy Tyler Hero getting slung, and then Terry Rozier had to come in and check a bitch. Yeah, he had to check a bitch. He ran over there, knocked dude over who slung Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero was acting like he tough. I respect it because it was just funny. But they won that game like 104-100. It was like one of those games where it was like, hey, you're getting cooked. So now you want to fight? Didn't like it. But shout out to the Heat for their win against Houston. And we moving right along. Matter of fact, what y'all saying? What y'all saying? My boy Shard said what it was. My boy Shard said it was 20-13. It was 20-13? I could have swore I saw 20-3. I could have swore I saw 23 because when I was watching that bit, it was like 20-3. Let me see. Yeah, I would have said on my end, it said 20-3. Somebody lying, Shard.
Yeah, it was 20-3.
Yeah, it was 20-3. Yeah. And my boy Marco Ross, thanks for coming and subscribing. That boy said Huntley looked pretty good. He did. And he looked better than when he played against the Titans. I got to admit, he looked better when he played against the Titans. And you could tell when he played against the Titans, it was more so he didn't know the offense. He had to get the rhythm, Marco. So for him to look good in this game was promising. That means if Tua can't go next week, I'm confident he could beat the Jets because the Jets are not that good. Now, are they going to play spoiler? Yes. They always going to play spoiler because in the NFL, it's so unpredictable. That's another thing. Well, when y'all betting on these games, bet responsibly. Definitely when y'all use that Cat 6 code on my bookie. Yeah, man. Oh, man. What you say, Shaw? He slung Eminem.
Hey, one of my coaches call him a fake thug, man. He can't stand that dude, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, producer. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was just about to ask you to do that. I was like, yeah, put that up. I'm glad you put that up there. All right. So, as you can see for the ACC, I'm going to skip all the way to the ACC. The only winner is Fran Brown against Washington State. Side note, that quarterback that threw for about 360 yards and 3 touchdowns on him, he's in the portal from Washington State. Beggars can't be choosers after that bowl game. But yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking at it 1 for 9. ACC looking bad. Then you go over to the Big 12. They 4-3. SEC 4-3. The American Conference, they dominate 6-1.
6-1.
4-2. The MAC, they 4-2. Like, man, this ain't been good. All that ACC, it ain't looking good.
It ain't looking good at all, dog.
They ain't standing on business. And then it got me thinking about, all right, I saw that there was a report, Coach Carter, that, yes, you going to get in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, if you win your conference. But all that getting the top 4 seed and all that, nah, it's going to go by the seeding, like where you rank that. That's what they trying to change. I see that they're trying to make a change for that. Like wherever you rank that, that's your seeding. Instead of, you win a conference, you automatically get the 4th or the 3rd spot or something of that nature. So I guess they ain't feeling Boise State and Arizona State, even though they won their games, they feel like they got to change that up. How you feel about that, Coach Carter?
I mean, I think it should go. I like it, but they should also include the record.
Right.
Because Arizona State could be, 11-1, and Georgia be 10-2, and they ain't win their conference, but still rank higher than them.
Right.
Do they deserve? You know how they gonna do it now.
Yeah.
That's how they gonna roll. That's how they gonna do it, and that's why they gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
Because they want them to have the bye weeks.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But they gotta include that record.
Yeah.
Put that record in there. If I lost less games than you, then it shouldn't be no way, regardless of who, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, they just trying to get them in, bro. That's all it is. Trying to get them in, trying to get that upper hand, bro.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're gonna try to make it even harder for the ACC. Like they trying to make sure, we gonna make sure only one ACC team get in, and I just don't like it. That's how I feel about it. That's just
this graphic ain't helping us out. No,
the graphic ain't helping us out. You feel me? Like the graphic ain't helping us out.
Yeah,
1-9, no ACC team want to play all. It's just bad, and that's what they gonna feed off of. Cause one bad year, they'll act like that. That's been the case for like 10 years. That's how they do it. They nasty with it. But if the SEC was like this, they sweeping that under the rug, Coach Carter. They sweeping that under the rug. So it's not fair. It's not fair. And when old boy was on here, it sounded like he really wanted you in the Big 12. I wouldn't mind.
He did, yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. Like I'm at a point where anywhere but the ACC. That's where I'm at.
We talking about firing and blowing up something.
Yeah. Make it a power 3 now. You know what I'm saying? Make it a power 3. We should all go to the Big 12. It'll make that conference stronger. You feel me? Because another thing about the Big 12 that I was looking at, because I see they 4-3 in the bowl games and all that. But when you look at them teams and all that, they all damn near even. Like anybody could have won that conference. Arizona State just happened to catch on hot. You feel me? Like they just happened to catch on hot. But anybody could have won. Colorado could have won it. BYU could have won it.
I think they had like a 4-way tie, maybe.
Man, it was getting crazy.
It was something crazy, wasn't it?
It was getting crazy over there. It was getting crazy. But it's like, if Kansas was healthy for the whole season, they could have won. They got healthy at the right times and wrong time. Because it was like, that was too late. Y'all got hot, but then y'all ran into that buzzsaw Baylor, and they handled you. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I was liking, like, when it comes to that, like, us being in the Big 12, we'll come in there competing and everything.
Yeah.
So, I kind of like it, and I feel they care about football. They care about football more than the ACC. That's where I'm at with it now. Like, at first, I was looking down on the Big 12. I ain't gonna lie, Coach Carter. I was looking down on it. Now, I'm like, man, it's football.
Right.
It's football, man. And they care way more about football than the ACC. Like,
which is crazy.
And when you look at it, you can make an argument that Big 12 was better than the ACC. Definitely with that graphic we just had up there.
I mean,
yeah.
About a Pop-Tart bowl.
Oh man. Let me see these comments. Roy P, thanks for coming and subscribing. 50 on the road tonight. Go big guy. Hey man, salute to you, my brother.
Mr. Roy.
Roy P. My boy Ian Coleman, thanks for coming. He said ACC is garbage. However, Neil and transfer portal changes everything. Texas is a Big 12 team and walked through the SEC. SMU was a high school team and walked through the ACC.
Those are facts.
Hey, we got 400 people in here on X and YouTube. If you on X, retweet it, like. If you're on YouTube, LSS, like, share, subscribe. Because we're going to keep giving you that content. I got my boy Coach Carter with me. But with that being said, I'm glad that the Chasers came out and joined me. But, you know, it's about time for me to go. That will be my time. I'm glad Coach Carter came here. I'm glad y'all was here. I'm glad my producer was here doing his job. I'm glad for everybody that helped support this show. I appreciate y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all for showing love. But that will be my time. Peace.
What was it like when Miami was on top? Nico, it was an entirely different world. When Miami ruled college football, I'm telling you right now, it was a different vibe than when any other program has dominated college football. When Miami dominated,